Hello, welcome back to the channel, and we are doing more Final Fantasy traditional draft. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Been really enjoying the format, been playing it quite a bit. And let's see, I played in the MagicCon Vegas PTQs, did fairly well, sort of. I scrubbed out of the first one, and then in the second one, I played out the last round. I was X2 because I thought X2 would be good enough to make top 32 and therefore make day 2. That's a lot of 2s. Anyway, it turns out it wasn't. But 5-3 was still, and I lost, but 5-3 was still good enough to get the foil Tifa promo, which I promptly flipped for $1,500, which sounds like a lot. But then the next day, or on Monday, I believe, it started selling for 5K. So that's really sad, but overall, it was a good experience. Had a good time. A couple of my friends lost their win-ins to the PT, so hey, good showing overall from the team. I'm going to use the power of editing here to get us to our first pick. And we're back, so we're just going to jump right in, see what we have. Pack one, pick one, and ooh, Cloud. That's a very cool one. That's a cool one to start with, and then you build around it. So this is, of course, the 2-mana 2/1. Get an equipment, put in your hand, and then abilities of Cloud and the equipment that are attached to him trigger twice. Very cool. Other than that, we have Realm Sketching, Albeit Salvagers as solid uncommons. We have Dragoon's Wyvern, and I mean, there's a lot of good cards. I think the one cool thing about this format is that it's very balanced, and so a lot of the cards are not bad. I mean, there are definitely ones that are worse than others. I mean, like You're Not Alone and Vincent's Limit Break and Gishal Greens are definitely not great, but you can still play them, right? I think I kind of want to take Dragoon's Wyvern and just force blue-red or some kind of blue deck, as I think blue is the strongest color, but I think Cloud offers the highest sort of upside. I'm just gonna try it. This is probably not completely optimal, but we are just gonna go ahead and take Cloud. And then we're gonna follow that up with probably the strongest uncommon in the whole set, Choco Comet. This card is crazy. So X red, deal X to anything as a sorcery, and you make one of those landfall burbs. Epic. So, I mean, we took the double white card, now we're taking the double red card. So I'm not going to stay committed to my pack, or I'm not going to stay married rather to my pack one, pick one. I'm going to see how things shake up. I mean, I think if I was trying to win, it probably should have been the Dragoon's Wyvern, but I mean, come on, it's Cloud. How cool is that? Maybe, okay, so if we end up staying in white red, we see some just really good equipment, we can wheel the Paladin's Arms or the Lionheart or the Squall, but yeah, I mean, we're going to take Choco Comet for sure. Okay, now what do we see? So there's a Summon Fenrir, very strong uncommon. There's Paladin's Arms if we do want to stay in this white-red equipment space. Vane's Treachery as a solid removal spell. And I Retrieve the Esper, and a Tonberry can be okay. Precious Wanderings as ramp, another sort of common equipment here with Monk's Fist. I think given where we're at, I'm not even too sure, to be honest. This is the problem with the pack one pick one like this, is you end up just in these awkward situations where you sort of want to abandon ship, but you kind of also don't want to. I mean, you could take the non-power pick for synergy and Paladin's Arms, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Vane's Treachery here. It's really close. I mean, I also like being in black white as well as red white. Okay, so now we get past Samurai's Katana, which is kind of crazy. This card is so awesome. 3 mana, it's basically a 3 mana 3/3 trample haste, which is already just good. That's already a card you would play, but then it just has the job select synergies. It's an artifact, it's an equipment. You can imagine going turn 2 Cloud, turn 3 fetch up Samurai's Katana, and then turn 3 play Samurai's Katana. So yeah, that's a good card. Garland is good. Demon Wall's fine. Black Mage's Rod and Resentful Revelation are also quite nice. Adelbert Steiner, of course, if we want it to be like red-white. So yeah, I mean, this just definitely, we have like two of the strongest uncommons, which is super great. Okay, this is looking nice because now I can just take Restoration Magic. This card's also pretty nuts. It's just a 1 mana, give a permanent, not just a creature, by the way, hexproof and indestructible until end turn. That's like not bad. But you pay 1 extra mana, you do the same thing, you gain 3 life. And that's super important. You win a combat, or you save a thing from removal, or like counter a removal spell essentially, and you gain 3 life. Really good in the racing situations. And then you have the Karaga. So you spend 5 mana total, 2 white. Permanents you control. Not just one permanent. All your permanents. Even your lands. Gain hexproof and indestructible, and you gain 6 life. 6. It's a lot. Anyway, the card's really good. And other than that, I mean, there's other cards. But I think that's definitely the pick. All right, now we just get a pick 6. Pick 6 Thunder Magic. It's kind of crazy. There's also Slash of Light too, which is also a pretty good removal spell if you end up in like red-white equipment deck. But I mean, Thunder Magic is just so efficient. 1 mana shock, 4 mana deal 4, or like a 7 mana kill something outright effectively. Yeah, this card's great. So I'm very happy to see it. We're definitely red. Well, we're definitely red. We're going to take Call of Mountain Chocobo. And then, other than that, I've been very impressed with Shinra reinforcements, but only in like, probably only in really red or black green, where you're actively trying to mill yourself. And with some of the cards in this set, this card basically reads like, add 3 to your mana pool and gain 3 life for 3 mana. It's pretty nuts. Not so much in, say, black-red. Maybe you sideboard it in against another aggressive deck so you can win the race. But in black-green, this card's quite nice. Phantom Train in the black-white deck goes hard. But yeah, Call them on Chocobo is super solid. Okay, we can just take a Magitech Infantry. This is pick 8, so that makes me think that we will see more of them. And I mean, obviously, you get like 3 or 4 of these things, and they're pretty good. Solid card. It reminds me of Whisper Squad from Ikoria. They don't pump each other, but the activated ability only costs 1 less, and that was like really important for the black-white humans deck. Good times. That was actually my first set coming back to the game was Ikoria, so very exciting. Oh wow. Okay, so we wield the Judge, but I don't know why I thought that. Why did I think I was in black-white? Anyway, yeah, I mean, we could take it. We could take it and just be like straight up Mardu. But given where we are, I think... Oh, that's not what I wanted to look at. I think we're just supposed to take like a Hill Gygus. It's like fine. You know, it's fine. Okay, anyway, we wield the Paladin's Arms, so I think I take it. There's also a black-red land in case we wanted to splash black, but I mean, we already have 2 really good removal spells, so I'm not that inclined. I'd rather just build around Cloud. Like, it seems like we're getting all the pieces. Oh yeah, we're just getting another Paladin's Arms. I could take a Monk's Fist too, I guess, but I feel you could probably just get Monk's Fist anyway. Paladin's Arms is totally... It's solid. We'll go with the Paladin's Arms. It's fine. Okay, Black Mage's Rod, Wheel, Light of Judgment. I guess we take the Chocomog. Card is okay. If we get like a lot of Magitech Infantries, this could be pretty solid. Alright, Aerith Rescue Mission. I mean, yeah. It's hanging on the sideboard. Oh, red, white, last pick. That's a really good sign. Oh, Seafer Army. Or Army. Seafer Almacy? Whatever. This card is really good. So 4 mana 3/4, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike. And then when you hit an opponent, you get to just cast a instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost, and then you exile the spell. So yeah, that's pretty good. Other than that, we have like Cloudbound Moogle. We have, what's this? Crom, whatever. Okay, that seems, I mean, 5 mana 4/4 Flying Haste. That's not bad. Art's pretty cool. Sabotender for more pinging, but I don't think that's necessary. I mean, yeah, those are pretty much like the only considerations, I guess. Red Mage's Rapier, I do not like this one bit. It's okay. It's like, it seems cool because you give it the Slickshot Show Off text. It turns out that the Slickshot Show Off text is not so good when it's not on an evasive flyer. Oh my god, I'm seeing double. There's another Seifer. Um, yeah, I mean, I could take that. I think I'm just supposed to take Zidane, though. Zidane's very, very good. 3 in red white, 3/3. You gain control of a creature an opponent controls until end of turn, and then you untap it. It gains lifelink and haste. And then whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, so when you give it back, you get a treasure. That's pretty cool. So this thing can just wildly swing games in your favor. You just like, you take their big stupid green bomb and you just like hit them with it. And that's pretty good. I mean, Seifer's also pretty, I mean, obviously Seifer's really good, but I mean, if we're in the red-white color pair, it's legendary. I don't have that many instant sorceries. I think Zidane's actually the pick. Okay, so there's Fire Magic, which is quite strong. It's one of these tiered cards, like kind of like Thunder Magic, but it's fire. So you can either deal 1 to everything, deal 2 to everything, or deal 3 to everything if you spend 1, 3, or 6 mana respectively. So it's flexible. That's all pretty good. There's also a Warrior Sword, though, which does go along with our equipment plan. There's also like Slash of Light, which could just be maybe a better point-and-click removal spell. The flexibility of Fire Magic is very strong. It's a little bit better in a Spells Matters deck with like blue-red. I think I just take it though anyway. I don't know, that could have been perhaps not the right pick. Okay, so now we have an interesting one. We have a Delivery Moogle, good card, but we don't have that many. In fact, we only have 1 target for it so far with the Magitech Infantry, or we have a Magitech Infantry. So I mean, Moogle's pretty good. 4 mana, 3/2, draw a card essentially. So as long as we prioritize artifacts moving forward, it's probably the better pick. That being said, I mean, the collect them all aspect, this is a very interesting decision point. I think I'm going to try to do the upside thing and try to, I don't know if 2, 4, 5, it's possible we wield that. Oh my god, White Mage's Staff, that was perfect. Okay. Anyway, instantly rewarded, because this is the card I was thinking of. This is like the perfect card for this archetype, because it's an artifact, it's a job select equipment, it gets grabbed by a Moogle, and the red one sucks, so therefore you really want this one. So yeah, definitely snapping that up. Other than that, there's a gluten-free Efreet and another red-white land, and not much else. The Papu UFO is definitely better in like a more towns-based space. So yeah, it's not really important. Okay, so now we have another Call the Mountain Chocobo. I might just take another Paladin's Arms here, just to stick with the theme. Our creature count is it's pretty low, but of course you have Katana, Paladin's Arms ×3, and the White Mage's Staff. So really, our creature count's just fine. Call the Mountain Chocobo is pretty good too. I'm just gonna take Paladin's Arms. All right, so now I could just take like a 2-drop Dwarven Castle Guard. It's not very good, but it's fine. Probably the pick. I mean, I also like You're Not Alone-ish. Like, both these cards are so medium. Light of Judgment is medium. So this pick, you could say it like doesn't matter, but it kind of does. I don't know. Oh my goodness. We got another pick 8. That is such a good sign. Another pick 8 Magitech Infantry. I really, really hope the other one wheels. Maybe someone will just take it speculatively or something, or like they misclick. But yeah, Magitech Infantry is super good here. Wow, we wheeled Shantoto. This card is insane in blue-red. You spend any 4-mana spell, and it feels like you're cheating because you just draw a card. Anyway, I'm just going to take Sabatender. It's not great, but it's the only thing for us. Okay, now there's Nothing. I don't know why I thought so hard about that one. Take an uncommon for the collection. Oh, Slash of Light Wield. That's excellent. All right. Looks like we're not getting the third Magitech Infantry. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we already passed it. Okay. No worries. Ooh, last pick Marlboro. This card also very, very good. I think it's the best land cycler. Okay. All right. I'm looking. I'm seeing a Magitech Infantry, which I'm probably going to take. A Warrior Sword, which we didn't wheel the other one, interestingly. But, I mean, I don't know. Our deck's pretty good. And another Called Mountain Chocobo. Definitely going to take the Magitech Infantry. Just solidifying the third copy. I mean, you want as many of these as you can get your hands on, right? And then, of course, it makes the delivery... The more you get of these, the more the delivery Moogle is it's not ever a bad draw. Anyway, Magitech Infantry, very good. Okay. And so there's a Monk's Fist, which is good. There's also a Galacat. I do like the Galacat. And we have 8 artifacts already. So this is basically a 3-mana 3/3 with Flying Vigi. That's pretty good. Item Shop Keep. You know what? I think this is the move. I think it's take Galacat, try to wheel Item Shop Keep, and Monk's Fist. That seems like the strategy here. The best card in the pack is definitely Sephiroth's Intervention, but of course we're not doing that. So yeah, let's take Galacat. Okay, now what? I see more removal, I guess, with the Fate of the Suncrist and the Light of Judgment, but they're both so clunky. And we already have like Fire Magic, Thunder Magic, Slash of Light, and a Choco Comet, which are much better removal spells. So I don't really think I need those. Alright, let's see if... I think I just want an Item Shop Keep here. Like, Magitech Armor is totally serviceable, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I mean, okay, this replaces Sabotender. Sure, let's just do that. Wow. Good pack, great pack, great pack. But we have a few choices. We have the land, which it's one of these like town lands where it's sort of like a mountain with upside, where it's an instant, which is cool. 3 mana, you make one of these wizard tokens, and then you play it as a land. So I do like the flexibility, but we have a Magitech Infantry and a White Mage's Staff, and I think these are just like way too important to not take here. I'm just going to take the Magitech Infantry. Again, I just want to have this collect them all aspect. I would play 6 of them. I mean, it's just absurdly broken. So I guess we could maybe take another Resto Magic for the sideboard, perhaps, in case they are a very removal deck. Ishgard, another one of these adventure lands. You can return artifacts or enchantments. So that's not bad, because the infantries will probably die. You know what? I changed my mind. I think I will take that and just play it as like sort of a Plains with upside. I don't quite like having that many tap lands, but we only have 2. I think it's okay. Okay, now we could take Captain Lannery Storm or Vaughn. So it's, you know what this does. Well, I sure hope you do, because I can't freaking read this. But anyway, it's a 3-mana 2/2 with haste, and you can attack, make a treasure, and you can sack a treasure to give it +1/+0. I like Curl as well, but yeah, definitely gonna take Lannery Storm. Okay, another card that's impossible to read, except this is just Laboratory Maniac, which is not a good card. So we'll take Curl, probably not play it. Here we'll take, oh, free red-white land. Sure, I'll take it. I like fixing. Ooh, Warrior Sword Wield, let's go. Very cool. Monk's Fist, yeah, I think I want Monk's Fist. Okay, Magitech Armor is pretty solid. Blazing Bomb, not... It could... Well, how many things we have? 1, 2... Nah, we don't have enough to trigger it. Blazing Bomb, very good card, though. In the right deck. Like, in blue-red, it's friggin' fantastic. Okay. So, I think given the kind of deck we are, maybe the Fire Magic is not good. Maybe that just wasn't a great pick. I don't think I need Hilgigas. I don't think... How are we doing on artifacts? 12? Okay. I think actually the Galacat is pretty good. All right. think we're not getting anything here. Okay, last pick curl. All right. So what are we going to cut? So Seifer? How good is Seifer? I mean, Seifer's just like the 4-mana 3/4 when you attack alone, get double strike. That's already pretty good. Especially like imagine you just like smack him in the air with a Gala Cat twice. I don't know. It's pretty cool. So Choco Comet for sure. I guess we don't really need Hilgios. We have quite a lot of mana sinks. So yeah, I think we just go ahead and cut that. And then let's see. We can go ahead and cut Dwarven Castle Guard. That's like our worst 2-drop. And then I like all our 4s. Do I just cut Magitech Armor? Probably. This card has been so-so. I think all of our other 4-drops are going to be a little bit better with the game plan that we have going for us. Let's see. Because, yeah, Cloud can just get... Yeah. I think we just cut the Magitech Armor. Okay, just one more cut. So I could cut a Paladin's Arms, but I really want as many artifacts as possible in order to make the Gala Cat work. Can we just cut one? So the real question becomes, what do we cut? I do like the Resto Magic. We don't have too many like individually powerful cards that we want to protect, with the exception of, say, like Seifer. Everything else is pretty expendable, but it's okay. We're doing fine on creature count, right? Like, we effectively have 12 creatures plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not. Oh, so we actually have like 21 creatures. All right, I think I'm just going to cut Chocomog then in that case. Chocomog's pretty good, and I think it would not be bad in this deck, especially if we go super wide. The problem, though, is that it's not as good as originally thought. And there's a lot of board states where you just like play it, and then the buff does not matter. It just doesn't. So it's close between like that and other Paladin's Arms, but I think trying to turn on the Gala Cat as much as possible is a little bit more important. That being said, Call Him Out and Chocobo, do I want to keep that over the Magitech Armor? Magitech Armor is not bad. I think hitting the land drop's important. I think we're just going to go ahead and keep it like this. I think that's fine. All right, so 3 tap lands, which is a little rough, but overall I think the deck looks super solid, so I'll see you for the games. All right, we're on the draw against Swaggin' Since 89. Love it. And this hand, I think it just doesn't quite have enough going on, so we're going to ship it. Okay, this hand is much better. Keep, and then I guess we just put back a Paladin's Arms. We have our 1-drop play, a 2-drop play, we draw a land, and then we play a Katana. Easy money. Okay, so we get to play Magitech Infantry, and then next turn we get to play Monk's Fist, and then smack them for 2. Then, who knows? Anything's possible. Okay, so opponent started with a tapped red land, so we'll find out pretty quick. Yeah, blue. I had a feeling, you know? I had a feeling. Wow, they are just suplexing this thing. Honestly, I kind of don't blame them. It can grow out of control. All right, we'll just go ahead and go Monk's Fist. So we have a couple of turns to draw a 4-mana, or 4th land, rather. Okay, our opponent played a land and then played a world map. Very interesting. All right, this smells like a syncopate, but we're going to run into it anyway, because I would rather... Oh, it just worked. All right, cool. I was going to say, I'd rather them syncopate that than syncopate Seifer. So, the tap land here is a little unfortunate, but next turn we get to just probably Thunder Magic something away, hopefully. Like if they play an X2, and then we get to go Seifer and then smack. Oh, yeah, perfect. Thank you. Playing a tapped creature. Love it. All right, let's play this, and then we're just going to smack them and then pass. we're holding up our Slash of Light, which can deal 4 damage. So we can kill this Shambling Seath. Something scary. I mean, it's not that scary. It's just a 3/3. I don't know. And then next turn, Seifer comes down. We smack him for 6. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Lunar Whale. Oh, danger. This card is great. It's a 4 mana 3/5, and you can basically, like, what's it called? Future Sight? Yeah, like the card Future Sight when it attacks. And it's a 3/5 flyer, which is really hard to block. So, yeah, it's pretty good. However, this is better. Okay, so we're going to go Slash of Light. And then they're going to stare sadly. Cool. Excellent. Okay, go to our turn. Choco Comet's excellent too. Okay, how much damage can we do? We could do 3, 5, 6, 7. So not enough. Let's just go Seifer and then smack him for 6. So it's only 1 extra point of damage, but now of course we have a Seifer, which is really good. And then we get to follow that up with Choco Comet for 2 or Thunder Magic for 4. Anything's possible. And Lunar Whale is a very strong card, but not so great in this situation. Not so great. So we'll see what kind of defenses opponent is able to do. Also, the fact that Seifer has double strike, you know, we could attack and then cast a Slash of Light or something. Or heck, you can even cast a Choco Comet for 0 and then just make a bird. Like, that's so strong. So, obviously it depends on what happens. And then, of course, we got to be a little bit careful because of the... Okay, Mysidian Elder, sure. Okay, the action... Oh, this is crew 1, not crew... Oh, wow, they're going to crew. Okay, all right, cool. So, they hit me for 3, so they get to play stuff off the top. Is that good enough? I don't think that's good enough. Well, I mean, they're just like dead on board, right? We move this. Yeah. And then we do 8. Yeah. What? Yeah, they always have this crew up. That's why the arena tell. So we just like smack them, gain double strike, and then I don't know. I think they're just dead. Like, I do not have to blink right now, which is great. So, you know, we always appreciate when our opponents make a line that just straight up loses. Excellent. Okay, great. Nice. All right, well, clearly Samurai's Katana into Seifer Almacy is quite strong. So now we're on the draw. I don't know, it's fine. We were on the draw before, and it's fine. It's not even that big of a deal. Crazy how aggressively opponents suplex the Magitech infantry, but I could see it. I mean, you let it stick around, it grabs a friend, it grabs 2 friends. It's a lot of friends. It's more than I have. But yeah, anyway, so we're just gonna hopefully just run it back and do what we do best. All right, and with the power of editing, we are back. Our hand looks very strong, so we're gonna keep. Okay, all right. Well, we're drawing a lot of good cards, but none of our lands. So hopefully the next couple of draw steps can save that. We have a couple tries, so no worries. Next turn we get to play our second Magitech, smack them for 2. Okay, Resentful Revelation, good card, very strong. Oftentimes in this format, you just need like some card advantage or some card selection, and Resentful Revelation is great. Really good, especially in the black-green deck, where you just want to play early ramp, and then you want to find your bombs, fill your graveyard, and then your bombs are like better, right? Or they're cheaper, or whatever. Yeah, super solid card. They're also good in like black-blue, and yeah, hey, look, a land. All right, so let's just go Magitech, and then smack them for 2. What have they been? Oh, they put the Seath in the GY. That's definitely some nice value. Oh, wow, that's multiple seats. That's a lot of seats. All right, we're gonna... Oh, interesting. Now I have the choice. Do I go Captain Lannery Storm or Katana? I think. Let me think. It's like one less point of damage. I think Lantern Storm. Just because it's also not entirely possible that we're gonna draw that fourth land on time, and then I don't know. There's a lot there's a lot to consider there for sure. So yeah, 3/3 is definitely like actually pretty annoying now. Like they're probably just gonna leave that to block. All right, so now they have two 3/3s, which I don't really like. But I guess what I could do, I could use the treasure. Okay, we did. Okay, we did draw a land and just tapped, so a little rough there. I think I hate to give stuff up and they can get back the seats. So we could just like use the treasure to cast the katana. Or actually, we could Seafer instead, and then they have to like trade both off for their one creature. Yeah, you know what? That's better. Let's do that. Okay, so let's play Seafer. It gives it +1/+0. And then we go to combat, we attack alone with this, give it double strike, and make a treasure token. So either they take 6, or they double block and lose both of their creatures for my one creature. Yeah, that's definitely a better move. Was thinking of playing the Samurai's Katana, but that's just not good value, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't know what's in the hand. However, I would imagine they want to, yeah. I would imagine they want to do this. So let's kill the Seath first, and then these are going to trade off, and then we play a land, and then we pass. Okay, great, excellent. Next turn, we can either, we have a lot of choices, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw a land, we can Choco Comet for 4, which is strong. Or we could just like call them out and Choco, draw a land, smack them for 7, or just attack for like 6, I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. And Thunder Magic makes it easy. All right, and land. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I like setting myself up just to win next turn. I like winning. So let's go ahead and Samurai's Katana. There's going to be 3 damage. And then I'm going to smack them. All right, cool. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have X is 4 for the Choco Comet. So unless they counter it, they're an effective 1. If we draw any land, we're basically good to go. Alternatively, I could Magitech Inventory for another friend, but I mean, why would I do that, right? I don't know. There's some kind of weird situation in which I would do that. Okay, they are going to Choco Comet. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. I like how this leaves them dead on. Oh no, it doesn't leave them dead on board. My bad. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, dead on board. They block. I'm gonna attack, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm thinking too hard. You know, I don't have to think so hard sometimes. We do that, and we Choco Comet their face. Yay. Okay, on to the next game. All right, we're playing against God P3. And we won the die roll, so we will of course go first. And our hand is pretty bad, so we're gonna mull. Unfortunate. Oh boy, these kind of hands. So if we draw any mountain, it's not that bad. And also the alternative is going to 5, which is not great. Put on also mold. I'm gonna keep. We want to draw a land anyway. It's not great, okay, but we have a turn 1 play, and if we draw any land, it doesn't have to be a mountain, we're okay-ish. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, I'm kind of regretting the decision, but, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Next turn, we get to hopefully... Oh, boy. All right. Heck Die's coming down. Unfortunately, though it is one of our best cards, I think we have to get rid of the Choco Comet. We're just so far from it. Okay, pass, and it's like sort of what I wanted. It's like, you know, kind of effectively. I think we have to save the thunder or restoration magic. Really, really need a couple of lands here in order to actually play Magic. I like playing Magic. Okay, opponents also, you know, kind of short on lands. Unfortunately, they had the land cycler. Okay. And then go to my turn. Hey, look, a land. All right, sick. So now I don't care if one of them dies because I'm just going to get another one at the end of turn. Awesome. Okay, great. So now we're in a good spot. Wow, fatal push. Yeah, we're just gonna grab another friend. Another one. Okay. So now what? Oh, no. Perfect. Excellent. All right, let's I guess smack them for one. Play the Moogle, and then we're going to search our library for a cool card. Yeah, we're just going to get the White Mage's Staff because it's definitely our best option. Ahriman, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we'll go Vaughn. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's go Vaughn. Vaughn here, and then attack with everything. So then they're going to block. They're just going to decide what they're going to block. Okay, do I care about that? I think I do. Because, like, they've missed so many land drops, right? So now we effectively, like, tempo them out. And we, I don't know, we're in such a great position. Yeah, that's totally reasonable. I will sacrifice my Magitech. Okay, cool. All right, draw. Okay, this is pretty good. All right, so let's do this. Get a mountain. And then we'll do this. We'll play out the White Mage's Staff. And we're just in, like, such a great position. And then, yeah, getting to cheat on mana, usually a pretty broken thing. Okay, so now they're just going to block. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right. They're definitely missing a color. TBD on what their missing color is. I think... Oh, okay, they're black-green. Okay, vanilla ice cream. Very cool. So, not great in, like, this particular position, but, I mean, yeah. Okay, so they milled a couple cards. They got back the Ochu. Not particularly worried. Okay, so let's think about this. How much damage can we do? We can play this land always. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can play. We can go call the mountain Chocobo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get the mountain. Okay, they're just gonna concede. I always do this, and I do feel bad for if you're ever playing against me and I tank when I'm like super duper far ahead like this. It's just because I'm being extra careful to not screw something up, so that way I don't turn my 90% into a game loss. You know what I mean? It's, yeah. I know it can definitely be annoying on the other side. Like, oh, come on, bro. Like, just kill me. Do it now. But, you know, you can never be too careful. Especially when you're in a competitive environment like this one. I'm filming for you all. This is important. So anyway, I think I'm just going to leave it the same. And then we're going to, you know, see what happens. We both kept very sketchy hands. Mine was just a slightly less sketchy, apparently. Or I drew better. This hand is not sketchy. This hand is broken. This hand's really good. All right. We do miss out on the turn 1 infantry because I do want to go turn 2 cloud. However, it's completely fine. Okay, they play a turn 2 card. Well, we also have a turn 2 play. It's cloud. He out here. All right, we get so many options. It's probably just like Katana. Yeah, Katana's really good. Let's just get Katana. So the next turn, I mean, we have like great follow-ups for the next few turns. I could block this. Let's see. I could block this, but I don't really want to. Let me think. What's the follow-up? They know about this. It's not like my yeah, you know what? I think I am going to go ahead and block here. Oh, no, not the Precious Wanderings. All right, well, that didn't work out super great. But, oh well. Anyway, moving on. We're going to just smack them with the Katana, I think. Yeah, that was definitely rough. I guess I was just thinking they would play something that would invalidate Cloud as the 2/1 body. Oh, interesting. What do I cut? Where do I discard? It's probably just like the Magitech infantry? Question mark? Yeah. Well, or it could just be White Mage's stuff. Like, let's think about our next turn. Next turn, we're probably just going to go Paladin's Arms plus Magitech. I could see that being a thing. So it could be the White Mage's staff. And then Magitech could, like, lead the door to more Magitechs. And then, like, Zidane's really good. It could have also been Paladin's Arms, but just thinking about the general play patterns here. Okay, so we're going to smack them for 3 first. See what happens. Okay, battle at the bridge. All right, we will go ahead and save this. And we're just going to spend the 1 mana. Okay, so now they can, take 3. And then we're just going to go... I could Choco Comet their Heck Dies, but that seems kind of bad. So I'm just going to Paladin's Arms. Okay, no Syncopate. Very cool. So we're in a good position. No land drop? All right. I think we just take this. No land drops. They don't have a 6 mana play, which tend to be a lot stronger. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Lannery Storm. Lannery Storm's pretty epic. Let's do that. I mean, we're going to lose a creature, and that's fine. But we're just doing so well in the race right now. And we get a treasure. So then it's possible that we get to... what was I going to say? Like, let's say they find their 6th land, and they're, like, so freaking happy. And they play their stupid 6-mana bomb, and then I just freaking steal it. I mean, it's pretty good. All right. Well, anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I imagine they don't attack, though, which is the problem. Gaius. Sure. All right. Well, whatever they pick, they're losing something. I imagine they're going to... Yeah, non-token. Okay, we just get rid of the Magitech. No worries. All right. So now what? Okay, go to my turn. All right. What do they add? Effectively. I could kill Gaius. I could also Zidane. I kind of like Zidane, honestly. Zidane steal the bird? Yeah. I like that. Because otherwise I can Choco Comet the Gaius and then attack for a bunch. They block. I mean, they're both pretty good. It's both... I kind of like doing this while the shields are down. And the fact that Choco Comet can go to face too is nice. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. We'll do this. We'll take the... What do I want to stick around? I guess I want the... Well, they're going to block. So it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll take the bird because I want... Maybe that... What was I thinking? No, because I'm going to block with Gaius and then Gaius goes to the graveyard. I don't know. There was probably a correct choice there, but it doesn't really matter because we're just going to... Okay, yeah, they just, died. Okay, well, there were some interesting thoughts there because if we... Yeah, I had fun. All right, so if we stole the Gaius and then the Gaius just went back to their side, it's not in their graveyard and they can't rebuy. So if they had I don't know, I guess it's not that great. They don't there's not a 2-mana way to bring back the we're next game. All right, we're playing against MTG Greybeard. We've lost the die roll, but our hand looks pretty decent, so we'll keep. Same problem as before. We need to hit our land drops, but we're on the draw. We have a couple of plays on turns 1 and 2 guaranteed. Ooh, opponent also has a turn 1 play, Freya Crescent. Oh, that's pretty good too. I think with that being the case... Huh. So, one option is Magitech Infantry. Actually, no. That's the move, because we don't have a 2-drop. So we're just going to go Magitech Infantry, and then next turn, we're going to go tap land Magitech Infantry and attack for 2. I think that's the the strat here. They're just going to suplex. Man, these people really do not like these Magitek Infantries. They're like, oh, I got a little punished. That's okay. We're going to play the tap land, and then we're going to play a Magitek Infantry. So far, this card has not been good. But that's okay. Okay, so now what? Now they have an Adelbert Steiner. So I think we're just going to start with Lannery. We're just going to play Lannery Storm. And then I think I'm just going to not attack. A little weird. It's not great. Yeah, I think we can do better. I don't really want to trade. I mean, I could have just gotten, like, the treasure. Oh, boy, that's a Zach Fair. Don't like that. Thunder Magic. All right. All right. Definitely a little punish for my decision. I'm going to make them use it. I'm going to make them use it here. All right. All right. Not great. Ooh, a land. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's... I could call him out in Chocobo. Do I have anything cool in the graveyard? No. So Seaver's not really doing anything. So I think I'm actually going to get Call Them Out in Chocobo here. Just get that mountain guaranteed. And then I still am effectively blocking the Adelbert Steiner unless, of course, they play an equipment. Or they just Thunder Magic. You know. Whatever. Alright. So that all happens. Alright, Slash of Light. That's not bad either. So I think for mana efficiency's sake, I think we will just go ahead and Zidane, take the Steiner, and then smack him for 3 points. It's like double lifelink, right? That's how that works? No. I get a treasure, though. So let's see what happens here. So next turn... Oh, they're not attacking. That's really cool. Okay. Ooh, Gallicat. I do like Gallicat. So a couple options. Oh, actually, no. I think there's just a good option. We're going to play out the Seifer, and then we're going to attack for 6. And then we're in, like, pretty good shape. And then I could play out the Monk's Fist, but I'd rather hold up the Slash of Light. They've already used a couple removal spells. Okay, 5 mana. Oh, boy. So... yeah, I don't think... Whoa, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let the opponent blink first. Okay, what the heck? Okay, so it died. They must have removal for the Seifer? I guess that's fine. Choco Comet. Ooh, I am going to... Is that Fancy Play Syndrome? Because I could Slash of Light my own Seifer, and then they don't get a bird. And then they're just left with a 1/1. I think that's actually worth it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to, yeah, because I'm not as worried about the Freya, and I'm doing this now. I think this is just overall better. Oh, Delivery Moogle's so good. All right, so let's go Moogle, except we'll do this, and then we'll just search our GY for Magitek. Play the Magitek, and then smack them for 3. Okay, great. Turning the corner. Obviously, they're a good... Okay, Plains, definitely not going to get them out of this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, let's go to combat. Let's just attack with everything. I don't know. What are you going to do? Block Magitek? Sure. I get another one. Nice. Another one. Okay, cool. Excellent. I like Galecat here, and then it just smacks for... Okay, we have lethal next turn. 3, 6, 9, 11. Perfect. Okay, they're dead. Excellent. Very cool. All right. Opponent flooded out. Flooded out pretty bad. Let's move on. Next game. Very excited. All right. Here for game 2. Hand sucks. Oh, gosh. This hand sucks too. All right, this hand's pretty good. Keep... I think we put back a land and a Paladin's Arms. Like, we just, you know, we want to be able to play things. Okay, opponent is saying good game already. That's kind of mean, but whatever. Okay, is their hand just like bonkers or something? I don't know. It seems good. 1 drop, 2 drop. Yeah. Okay, there's another Ishgard. Yeah, I should probably play that. Actually, Uh, eh. Let's see, we could go Magitech and tap land, but then we don't have a great follow-up. We go White Mage's Staff, that's also not great. It's kind of interesting situation here. Actually, because a Slash of Light could kill one of these, which is good, just not right now. I think I'm wanting to get the tap land and play the Magitech. And then we'll see what happens. We may just want to... Okay, they're just going to Thunder Magic. Sure, whatever. Jeez. Alright, they have a good curve for sure. It's going to be tough. Okay, Moogle. Alright, it's White Mage's Staff time. And then... I don't know. If they kill it, it's probably over. Game over. Yup. Oh boy. Taking 6. Summon Brynhildr. Uh-oh. I only get to play another card off the top? Alright. Well. Ooh. Oh! Wait. That's an insane draw. That's really good. Because it blocks all their stuff. Amazing. I think we... Yeah. Good luck. I mean, okay. Any removal and we're dead. Okay. Alright. Alright. Whatever. that wasn't really a game. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're moving on to game 3. So... Fire Magic is so interesting here. I mean, look at this. Fire Magic would have just straight up won us the game. I'm gonna bring it in. And then I can probably just cut, like, I don't know. I could probably cut, like, a Paladin's Arms or something. Or, like, a Warrior Sword. Let's cut a Warrior Sword. Let's keep the curve a little bit lower. And then I probably can cut, like, a Paladin's Arms for the, I don't know, just, like, a Dwarven Castle Guard or something. Or even like a bomb. Yeah, maybe a bomb. That actually makes sense. Because we're not like ever triggering it, but it is just like a another 1 mana thing that blocks their stuff or can kill an X1. In which case the Warrior Sword's a little better. I don't know. This is kind of interesting. Because I was thinking of the Dwarven Castle. Actually, nah. Let's put it in the Dwarven Castle Guard instead, I think. Just because we have a lot of 1-drops already, and the Dwarven Castle Guard dies into another blocker, so that way it'll be a little worse for their removal, because it just seems like they want to play cheap creatures, and then they want to Thunder Magic. Oh, God. I don't like this hand. I don't think it does quite enough. Like, Magitech on 1, obviously, but then you're doing nothing till turn 3, and then you're just praying until you get to turn 5. This hand's very close, but I think we can do better. Okay. So this hand also has a lot of problems. It has a White Mage's Staff, but you need to draw specifically a mountain, and I think that is bad enough that we want to cut. Oh my god. Alright, we're kind of forced to keep this. We're going to put back Cloud for sure, and a Castle Guard, question mark? One of these two for sure. It's probably gonna be the Castle Guard. I think. Yeah, probably the Castle Guard, actually. Because it seems... Shut up. Shut up, opponent. Oh my goodness. Alright, they're gonna play Magitech, obviously. Oh, Zach Fair too. Oh, look at that. A Plains. Alright, get in there, Dwarven. You got this. You can do it. Okay, yeah, exile, sure. All right. Come on. Oh, we could have kept the Cloud, obviously. All right, we'll go Katana, and we'll smack them for 3. Okay, cool. Doing okay. We're doing fine. Everything's great. Oh, man, if this lives, we're doing great. No, they're going to do something. Don't look. Oh, suplex. That's gross. Okay. Man, that would have been sick. Alright, well, it's time to play Seafort and then just, like, pray that they don't kill it. I don't know. Summon Brynhildr. Okay, sure. Okay, they can play that till next turn. Awesome. Ooh, Choco Comet. That's pretty cool. All right, let's smack them. Like, this is just really good. So we get to do that. Okay. So that's gonna... I could, like... No, that doesn't make any sense. Sure, whatever. Okay, smack, and then smack again. So now I'm thinking about doing this on upkeep. And then if they want to, like, save Brynhilder, they can. Yeah, so I'm going to go pass the turn. And then on their upkeep... Why would it do it like that? We're going to Slash of Light the Zac Fair. Now they can choose whether or not they want to save the Brynhilder. And if they do that, they're going to have to tap out. Yeah, that's, like, completely reasonable. Yeah, so they can play that. So if they don't have a land... Oh, okay, they have a land. Alright, whatever. That's fine. That's all good. They don't have good attacks, still. Or, sorry, they don't have good blocks. So I'm pretty sure they're just supposed to, like, you know, attack. Wow. Sure. I don't know, man. Whatever. Okay. So, option one. Well, if we attack, this gains double strike. And then they just don't have good blocks. I don't know why they did that. What? That's crazy. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna attack. Like, this is just not good for them. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair, that's understandable. Alright, we'll do this. We'll pass. They really need an answer to the Seifer, like, immediately, or they're just gonna probably lose. Okay, sure. Thunder Magic for 4. That's fine. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, let's... Ward 1. I could hold the land in hand. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, let's do this. So we'll Choco Comet for X. Whoa, not for 0. X is 2. 2 here. And then we'll pay the Ward 1. Okay, cool. Epic. And then we'll hold the land because then next turn we can play it and equip and attack for 5. Sandworm? Oh boy. Okay. Please, take lands out of my deck. I dare you. I dare you. Okay, sure. Yeah, do it to yourself. Makes more sense. Okay. Sure, you can just attack. Alright, we're just going to smack each other for a little bit. Ooh, Restoration Magic. That's a good way to win the race. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll equip here, and then we'll smack for 5 as well. So, not great. Not a great situation, but we're very close. We're very close. That's a problem. Magitech Infantry is definitely a problem. However, we're about to gain like 6 life. We might be able to make the situation a little better here. Although we're about to take a ton of damage. Passing the turn? It's insane. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're getting 6. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Alright. Here it comes. Come on. Come on, block with another thing. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to gain 6 life. And then, I mean, it's not great, but we're doing okay. Kind of. Okay, opponent has nothing. Very cool. Do they have more Magitech infantries? Because they can effectively, like, win in 2 turns here. Right? They have 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh, they did use that. Oh, shoot. They have more Magitechs. Okay, so they're going to go that. Attack me for 3? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, we need a good draw. That's not one of them. I mean, it's not bad. Wait, we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So they're kind of they're forced to block here. And then they go to like 3? Or they go to 2? It's pretty good. All right. I mean, we have draws. We have draws that get us out of this. It's not a lot. It's something though. So how many Magitechs did they have? And also, like, anything we just equip? Our whole deck is cheap? I think we're okay. Cloud is not a draw. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just, as long as it's not like a 4 drop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're dead next turn. We're dead next turn. We need a play. Boom. Oh, nice. Epic. All right, cool. Hopefully this wins. Come on. All right, and we're gonna take. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God! I could take their Magitech infantry, and then, yeah, and then I can use the ability. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I see. They're gonna Thunder Magic their own infantry. Damn. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. All right. They have this turn. Otherwise, we just equip and attack. And then that's the game. Okay, that's not good enough. Oh, no, it is good enough. No! Shoot. Man, this game sucks. All right. Oh, we were so close. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, there wasn't an out there, huh? Okay. Well, we might as well block the biggest one, I guess. There are so many draws that win us this game. So many draws. That's not one of them. All right, we tried. I think our deck was very, very good, but unfortunately, we just did not get there. Opponent had the out for our Zidane, and then we unfortunately did not get there. However, deck was sick, and we had some unfortunate mulligans there. Questionable whether or not we should have kept that 7. But yeah, overall, can't complain. Deck was pretty awesome. I mean, we only drew Cloud like once, but the Magitech infantries were very good. Seifer did a lot of work. And then Samurai's Katana, Choco Comet, just great as always. Vaughn doing treasure thingies, or, Lannery Storm. But yeah, overall, sad I didn't get the trophy, but happy with the 2-1. Thanks for watching.